Facts and Tracks is brought to you by Center Shot Gun Range.
All right, well here I am. I'm in Michigan, of course, and I'm gonna head out and see if I can find me some sheds. It's a pretty nice day today. There was probably 60 deer all winter feeding out this field here. It's a turnip field. The farmer here didn't pick these turnips this year. He left them in here. Why, I don't know, but there's been a lot of deer out there. I see there's a guy out there now hunting that field. That field is not my property. It belongs to my neighbor. He'd let me go over there, no problem, but I've got my piece of property here that I lease, and all these deer are coming off my piece, so I'm going to get on some of these trails, and I'm going to hit this little field right here in front of me. There's about a 40-acre field here that looks like he hasn't hit yet. I'm going to walk around this a little bit, see what I can find. Then I'm going to head back into my piece, which is 40 acres, and I'm going to see what I can find. A lot of good deer trails in here, so I'm hoping in Michigan, it's not like Iowa or Kansas or someplace where you're going to find some big sheds. It's pretty tough to find sheds here in Michigan, but I find you got to get out there quick. If you don't get out there quick, either the hunters get them already, they like to trespass, they'll get on here. I've caught guys on here already shed hunting, or the squirrels get them real quick. They don't mess around. I mean, when they drop, it's amazing how fast those things go. So you really got to get out there. This is March. I'd like to got out here actually maybe 2 weeks ago, but the snow is so deep out here, it's been pretty nasty. So I can get around now, so I'm going to get out here and let's see what happens. So come on along with me and let's see if we can find a few sheds. So let's do it. If you see these major trails there, you can see one trail heading in here. If you look up here in front of me, there's another major trail coming out of the pines there. So what I do is I just walk these trails till you get out here. And what this is, it's a bunch of turnips out here. The deer fed all year, all winter on these turnips. You see this field of turnips right here. Huge, huge field of turnips. And they never did get these turnips out this year. See all these turnips in here? Hundreds and thousands of turnips. Now you just wander around here and see if you can find any sheds. It's a little muddy, a little bit sloppy, but it's worth looking, because you never know what you're going to find, because these deer are out here pretty heavy. But most of my luck I find are actually in the woods itself. I don't see many antlers out in these fields. You do find them, because they spend a lot of time out here in these fields. So it's not like it's not possible that you can find an antler. Like right here. Here's a little guy. Just a little teeny guy here, actually. Sort of weird little buck. A little 6-point. Boy, is that muddy and icky out here, I tell you what. Wow. Yeah, a lot of times what I like to do is you get this thicker area like this. You see this deer trail right here. It wanders on through this real thick area. I'll follow that trail back for a quarter of a mile or whatever. And a lot of times, if you find a spot where they got to jump something, or they may bump their antler against a tree, or going under a tree, it's always a good spot to locate a shed there. So we're going to get on this little trail here and take it back up in these thick pines. You see how thick it is up in here, and let's see if we can find anything up in here. And if not, we've got a dozen different trails that come into my property here. So let's keep looking. Like this tree branch right here, they duck underneath this tree branch, and they come over here and they got to jump over top of this tree here. Now this is a lot of times, sometimes just a jar of that jump sometimes will knock that antler off. So it's something you want to look for. Like here's a tree here, they just stepped over this one here, but you take this back a ways and we might get lucky. Been on this trail for quite a while, but nothing yet. Oh, look at this here. Here's one right here. This So, you know, I don't know, maybe because of the depth, there's like a tree here, but it's almost like they got to jump over this tree, if you see what I'm saying, because it's sort of hollow in the middle. You can see I almost got to jump it. And look at this, there's a shed right on the other side of that tree. It doesn't look like a real big one, but it's a pretty decent one. It's a pretty nice shed. All right, here it is right here. It's a pretty nice shed. Let me show you what I like to do. I like to carry. What I do is I carry a lanyard with me, like this right here. And this is how I carry my sheds. It's pretty nice. I'm in Michigan, remember that, so we don't find a lot of sheds. I mean, I've been out here for probably 2 hours now, 2.5 hours. And I've done real well. I found these two out in that field, and I found this one here, back in these pines here, so that's pretty decent. What I like to do, I like to hook these things to my lanyard, just stick them in a little loop there. A lot of people use these things for duck calls and everything else, and I'm not a duck hunter, so I use these things, and you just tighten it down like that, and there it is. And it's a pretty neat idea. You got these sheds, they're not in your hands, they make a little bit of noise, but who cares? You're not hunting, you're shed hunting. So let's stay on this trail. I found one here. I've been on this trail for, I don't know, maybe 400 or 500 yards already. So there's still a lot of, there's a good tree right here. It looks like they're either going under or over it. It looks like under it. So let's go check this spot out here. So let's head out here. This is the ideal spot, and the reason I say it's an ideal spot is because if you look down here, there lies a shed, and what they do, they go underneath these things. You can actually see where some of the hair is on here that are going underneath this thing, and they knocked off one of his antlers right there. So across this thing here, I'm gonna get that one. Actually, that's one of the, wow, that's a beauty. That's one of my nicest ones right there today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a 6-point. Wow, that's a 12. I like to find the match to him. Well, we're picking up a few sheds today. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
You didn't take your truck to the Noyers like I told you to, did you?
No, I didn't.
I need a ride?
Yeah, thanks.
Hop on in.
What do you want to wrap? Wrap it, style it, sign it. Make your statement with Extreme Graphics. Check us out on Facebook.
Outdoor Edge offers the highest quality hunting knives, combo sets, and butcher kits. Each knife holds a razor's edge to make field dressing and home processing easier. Ask your dealer for Outdoor Edge knives or visit our website at OutdoorEdge.com.
Long Range Archery has expanded their archery expertise and inventory to the wonderful town of Holland, Michigan. As well as their original location in Twin Lake, Michigan, they carry over 15 major bow and crossbow brands with sights, rests, quivers, arrows, bow fishing equipment, turkey hunting supplies, license sales, and even a full archery bow and crossbow repair center. They've got your bases covered. So come on into either the Twin Lake or Holland location and check out the unbelievable selection and top-notch service.
Center Shot Gun Range is a fully automated, family-friendly indoor shooting facility, offering both firearm and archery opportunities. We welcome everyone from beginners to professionals, with a wide variety of training opportunities available, complemented by the retail sales of firearms, ammunition, and associated equipment. Proudly sporting products made in the USA, and thanking our veterans with a 10% discount on range time and merchandise. The general public is welcome, and memberships are available.
Looking for the perfect pair? Well, here it is. The Prime Bow, made by G5, and the Striker Broadhead, a match made in heaven. I take my scent control very seriously. That's why I use ScentLock. It gives me the confidence I need to get close enough to make the shot.
And the fighting purrs. Okay. Now that call right there, I'll break down more gobblers with that call right there than any other call.
You want to kill a big bird this spring? Get your hands on a Quaker call.
I'm in a pretty good spot. I mean, a lot of deer yarded here this year. I've seen a pile of deer out there, and I've got at least 5 or 6 more good trails back here that I'm gonna get on. So I'm pretty excited. It's sort of neat, you know, here in Michigan, if you can actually find sheds. I'm pretty pumped. I've been a shed hunter for a lot of years. I found piles and piles of sheds. But like I say, you got to get out there and you got to really work for them. Now check, I want you to look at this here. Now this is a better trail than I just got off from. If you look at this trail right here, this is a major, if you see this, this is a major deer run right here, going right up through these pines. Now this is what I look for right here. You get on these trails and a lot of deer, and they're going out to that great big field I told you about, what they're doing. You get on this trail, and here, look at this, it forks off right here. Look at this, it wides in 3 spots. Now this is impressive right here. You got one that comes this way, that runs back to where I just came from. You've got another one that forks that direction, and you've got another one here that goes that way. So they're all heading back in that direction. So that's the way we're going to head. But first we're going to walk out here, and we're going to make sure that we didn't miss any. I like to get these trails at the beginning of the field where they first start, just to make sure that we don't miss no antlers, because we don't want to miss any. What really bums me out is when we come out here and we find people tracks on my property. That really bums me out. And you can see where this is heading, right to that open field, and that's where that guy was just shed hunting out there, and I was watching him. It looked like he might have had 1 shed in his hand. So nothing real great, but still, it's 1 shed I could have had, but I'm okay with that. So let's get back on this trail. Look at this, another junction. Why is also I'm saying I could take that one for a ways. I could come back. I could jump on this one here for a ways. You just and look at the deer poop in these trails. I mean, they've been using these trails all winter long. Look at this. And this is all deer poop. This is all poop. This ain't dirt. This is poop. Look at another trail's coming up into here. Look at this. They've been in here pretty thick. All right. So far, I've made a couple pretty good loops on some of these trails. I'm quite a ways off that field. I'm taking another trail from way in the back and bringing it towards the trail. This is sort of going with the field actually. But it's been almost 4 hours, 4.5 hours I've been back in here. I haven't found anything in probably an hour and a half. I've got four that I found so far, which is, to me, it's a heck of a good day. I tell you what, I mean, this is Michigan we're talking about, and you can spend, I mean, I've spent a day hunting sheds and never found a shed in Michigan, so this is an extremely good day for me. 4 sheds, 4.5 hours, so that's a shed an hour. That's pretty good. A lot of walking, but like I say, I don't mind walking. Look at this here. This is just amazing. Look at this back here. I mean, there is trails on top of trails. Look at it, trails going this way. They're coming in all different angles. I mean, there's a pile of sign in here. Look at this. One's going that way, one's going this way. There's another major trail over there. I mean, this is heavy trail left right here. Look at this. This trail goes into another trail. Look at this. Look at it. Y's right here. One goes that way, one goes this way. You can see where they're up in these trees here. Look at all these tracks up in these trees here where they're bedding, or not bedding, but feeding. And here's like a little bed here. Look at that back in there too. Here's a little bed. And look at this. Right here's a little shed. Just a little guy. Just a little teeny Just a little teeny fart. It looks like he was laying right here. Look at this. He's got this all dug out. Like he was laying right here. I wonder if the other one is here. That'd be neat, wouldn't it? He ain't very big, but we have a bed right up in there too, where they've been laying up in this thick stuff. Maybe chewing their cud. Look at the tracks in here on the sign. Well, that's pretty neat, man. I tell you what, that is a fantastic day so far for me. I'm not kidding. I can only remember maybe once or twice in my life I found more than 5 or 6 sheds in a day here in Michigan. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5. I got 5 sheds. That's a good day. I'm almost 6 hours. Actually, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna come back tomorrow. I'm pretty tired. I've been walking for a while and I'm pretty exhausted, so I am going to continue this tomorrow though. I'm going to get back out here. I've got a lot more trails that I want to hit. I'm pretty excited. So this is one of my better years I've ever had in this area shed hunting. I've come back here and I found 2, 3 sheds, but I've got 5 right now. I mean, look at this collection. That's a pretty good pile of sheds. So, and you got to get out here early. A lot of people think you wait till the snow is gone, come out in the spring. You're losing out. If that's what you're going to do, you're not going to find sheds. If you do, it's going to be maybe a shed stuck up in a tree that a squirrel carried up there, but you got to get out early. That's the key. Get out here before anybody else, and get out here before the animals get them, because they will get them. I'm telling you what, a lot of guys don't realize that, but those squirrels will eat those things, man, once they drop off the antlers. So, all right, I'm going to get moving. Okay, this right here is the field that I just got out of about an hour ago. I was out walking around this field here shed hunting, and you can see, and it is only 5:45 right now, so we've got a good 2 hours before it gets dark, and you can see the amount of deer that are out in this field already. And right to the left of me here, look at this. And it's early. There will be twice that many just before dark. Look at that. And that woods right there is the woods that I actually hunt in. I lease that property right there. It's 40 acres. That's where I just got out of and found these 5 sheds. So that's what you look for. You look for an area that they yard up in all winter, and you get in there, spend some time. Well, I had a great day today finding sheds. After this commercial break, I'm going to take the grandkids out the following day. Let's see how they do.
Heart to Heart in Allegan and Hamilton, providing quality resale items at affordable prices. Proceeds support the Ministry of Love Inc. of Northwest Allegan County. Donations accepted at both locations.
Specialized Demolition has been in the demolition, excavating, and environmental field since 2001. We are staffed with demolition, excavating, and environmental professionals and are equipped with the latest technology to handle any demolition, excavating, or environmental need you may have. Our greatest commitment is to please the customer and do everything possible to ensure their project is done safely and on schedule. Give Specialized Demolition a call for a free estimate.
We honor the traditions from our fathers that were passed on from their fathers. Take a child outdoors and share with them a quality knife to serve and last their lifetime. Outdoor Edge, quality knives and tools for this generation and on.
Nelson Steel Products, located in Holland, Michigan, has been a leader in the steel fabrication industry since 1945. Specializing in steel fabrication, robotic welding, and laser cutting, Nelson Steel Products brings years of experience to their clients. With strong client relations, innovative technology, and a reputation for quality, Nelson Steel has continued to grow in the industry and in your community. When it comes to finding the right partner, it stops at Nelson Steel Products. Visit NelsonSteelProducts.com to learn more. If it's made of steel, we'll make it.
You'll never second guess your shot placement again. Shoot Luminoc. You'll always know where your arrow goes. Why mess with flimsy hangers when you can use the Zip Start made by Slate River? They start the first time, every time. When you're hunting that trophy this fall, don't cut corners. Why cover up when you can eliminate? Use ATSCO Scent Eliminator. Juice up your food plot this fall with the new salad dressing made by Tinks. The deer love it. You will too.
Okay, we're out here today with my grandkids. This is my granddaughter Abby, and we are shed hunting. What you do, babe, you see where these trees like this right here is? Deers will jump over these little trees or step over them, and when they do, sometimes they jar their antlers, and their antlers fall off. So over top of trees, under trees, over trees, that kind of stuff is what you want to look for. So that's really where you want to look. So let's get on this trail here, and we'll take it out up through this real thick stuff. It's real thick in here. Yeah. And when it's real thick like that, sometimes the antlers, the bucks will bump their antlers out of a tree and knock them off too, you know what I mean, when they're going through this brush heading to those fields. Yeah. So let's head this trail here. We'll come up around. There's a whole bunch of trails way back in there. Let's go get those trails. Ouch. So, okay? Okay, come on. Let's walk this way.
I got it.
All right, what's that, a club?
Yeah.
That's to knock the antlers off in case you find one?
Beat them off them. That way.
Hey, Jake. Come on. Huh? Oh. Hey, look at this.
Oh, I dropped it.
That's a monster.
No, it's a little baby. It's a baby.
Let me see it.
Well, good job, Peter.
That's a pretty neat one. That's a pretty neat one.
Mom, can you hold him? Maybe, because I have a stick.
All right, let's go this way. Hey, what'd you find, buddy? Let me see it. Oh, heck, that's a good one. Heck yeah, look at that. Congratulations, my man. Where'd you find it? Right there? Yep. Hey. Hey, I found another one. All right. Where you going, babe? Huh? Wow. Let me see it. That's a pretty nice one. That's a pretty good shed there, babe. Wow, that's going to be an 8-point. See a little stub there. Cool.
Yeah.
Hey, I found another one. All right. You're an antler finder, aren't you? What'd you do? Get tired? Where's your dad at? I look over here and see a green thing laying here. I'm like, what the heck is this? It's silly. Had enough, huh?
No, I'm just tired a little.
Tired a little bit?
My legs hurt.
Oh, really? Okay. What's this here? I seen that thing sticking up. I thought, what the heck is that sitting there? And all of a sudden I see something green. How come you're way over here? There's no deer tracks over here, is there? Is there a deer
There was
trail?
right there. It came over here. So.
Oh, over here?
Yeah.
Okay. Which way did your dad go?
That way.
Okay.
Over.
He went down that one?
Yeah.
Okay. David found one? Up big. Whoa, look at the size of that one. That's a stud. That's a good eye. Put that in the pack?
Sure.
Stick her in the back.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, here's our find today. We took the grandkids out, and actually Abby found, what'd you find there, Ab? 4? or 3. You found 3, didn't you?
I found 4.
No, you found 3. Dave
I
found, your dad found
4.
1.
I found 4.
And then look at the one Jacob found. He found a monster. That's a good one. Grandpa might end up shooting that buck this year, maybe. We'll be hunting for him.
You can find it.
And Rhonda found 0. And Dave found 1. And
1.
In Moa found none today. But here, let's get our catch together, kids. Let's throw them all down. These are the ones I found yesterday.
Oh wow, those they found out here?
Yeah. Found those 5.
Yeah.
Oh, found those 5 yesterday.
Oh, that's cool.
That's a good one there. That's
pretty.
That's a beauty.
That's a big deer.
There it is.
It may come from the same one.
So that right there is about a 2-day find. That's pretty dang good. That's for Michigan. That is a heck of a find for Michigan. That is fantastic. I mean, I've gone a whole season and not found that many bucks.
That's pretty
Yeah.
Yep.
And there's a lot of trails.
Oh yeah, there's trails all over
They've
out
been
there.
hanging out here all winter.
Right.
They haven't been going far.
Yep. Well, we had a great day today, shed hunting. I always enjoy it when I get my grandkids involved in the outdoors, and you can do the same. We sure hope you enjoyed today's show as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. Until next week, I'm Ray Colvin. We'll see you right here on Racks and Tracks. You see it?
You don't see this?
Oh my god. What? Whoa, look at that. That's a squirrel? That's a rabbit.
That come off one of them rabbits.
The jackalope.
Yeah,
Is that actually real?
Yeah.
that's one of them jackalopes we found. That's a pretty neat shed, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Mine's bigger.
I'll be darned.
That's pretty sweet.
What's
fun. It was a good walk in the woods.
Necklace. Me and Grandpa did.
Made a necklace?
Hey everybody, if you get a chance, check us out on Facebook.
And check out our website, rackstracks.net, and you can follow us along on the 2014 season. Racks and Tracks has been brought to you by Center Shot Gun Range out of Dover, Michigan.